Hey guys, it's Abby, and today is my second video that I'm making for the year 2019, and I am going to share with you all of my favorite and most used products of 2018. We are going to be here for a very long time, so if you need to get a snack or, I don't know, put a kid to bed or just do something before you sit down to watch this video, go do it, because we're going to be here for an hour. I already know it. I have so much stuff. And my problem was I couldn't decide like how much to put in front of me, because honestly, all of this stuff that is in front of me right now, I used all the time. If I wasn't using one of them, I was using the other one. So there's so much stuff here, and I just need to tell you guys about it because that's just how it works. 100 things in front of me. So I'm apologizing before I even start this video because I know there's a lot of stuff. And I feel bad that there's a lot of stuff, but they're all my favorite things. So we're gonna just begin because we'll be here forever if I don't stop talking and just talking. Okay, so the first few things, I'm gonna do my eyeshadow palettes last because my eyeshadow palettes and my lip products are what I have the most of. So we're gonna do that last. To start with the base of my face. So I started using Fit Me by Maybelline years ago. When I first started my channel, I think I found this. And this is the one foundation that just works for my skin. It doesn't oxidize, it doesn't leave dry patches, it doesn't make me look overly shiny. It's just a really good foundation for me, and it also makes my skin, it's not like a full coverage foundation, so it doesn't make my face look cakey. It's just like a nice thin medium coverage foundation that you can build up to full coverage if you'd like to. And it looks like this. It's very dirty. All my stuff is very dirty because I use my makeup. I don't clean it or anything because I don't know why. I just don't clean my makeup. But anyway, this is the shade I am using right now. It is 122, and it is the Maybelline Fit Me matte and poreless. Okay, the next thing that I did buy the Fit Me loose finishing powder. I bought this on a recommendation from some of you guys. I was looking for a good setting powder, or just a setting powder to kind of learn with, because I still have no idea what I'm doing for setting powder. And this is the one that I picked up from the drugstore, and this is in the color light, and the number is 15. And it's a loose finishing powder by Maybelline. And this one is actually pretty good. It doesn't leave my face looking super cakey. It kind of just leaves it like soft looking, if that makes any sense. But if I use it underneath my eyes, it does crease up. I still have not found a finishing powder that does not crease my eyes. I don't have wrinkles under my eyes unless I put on finishing powder. It's just, I don't know why finishing powder under my eyes or setting powder under my eyes makes me look like I'm 100 years older than I really am. So I don't put this under my eyes, but I do set my makeup with this. The next thing is this banana powder by Australis. We received this in a Lola box last year sometime, well, 2018 sometime. And when I first got this powder, I was like, what am I gonna use this for? This is so pointless, I'll never use it. But this has been one of my most loved products since I got it. When I'm done my makeup, I take this with this brush, and this is the Luxie Pro Precision Tapered Brush. It's a 640 brush, and I dip this in here and I lightly pat it or swipe it under my eyes. It doesn't crease my eyes up, but it brightens my under eye area up really nicely. So this is what it looks like. I'll make sure to link everything in my description box. I usually do that when I do favorites, and it's just like a yellow banana powder, and I love this so much. I really do. I love this so much. It's one of my favorite powders to use. Another powder that I've been loving is the Too Faced Cocoa Powder Foundation. It's antioxidant rich matte rose petal finish, and this is in the color Fair. I've had this for so long, and I don't remember when I bought it or when I got it, but I started using this year, and it's very, very thin. Like, this is the thinnest and softest powder I think I've ever used, and I just lightly brush it on my face. Say, like, okay, so if I'm doing a video and I notice that my face is starting to look a little oily or getting shiny, I'll pat this on and it takes away that shine, and I really, really like it. Okay, so now let's do concealers. No, let's do primer. I've been loving this primer. It's so small. This is the only primer I've found that I've actually really loved this year that I've been picking up all the time. I got this in, I think, my Sephora Play, a few months ago, and ever since I got this, I've been using it nonstop. It's the Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer infused with peach and sweet fig cream, and it is the Primed and Peachy. I did just order a full size of this. This primer is the only primer that actually controls my T-zone, like the oiliness in my T-zone. My T-zone is what creates all my problems. It will just get oily and it breaks up foundation, and it's just my trouble spot. And this has really helped my skin not look shiny. So I really enjoy this, and I've bought a full size of this and it's coming soon. I don't know when, but it will be here soon. Okay, the next two things are concealers, and this one is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 10 Light. And this is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I use this all the time. This is such a great concealer. I don't know why I never used it before, because I've always used the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, but I picked this up when I picked up the Fit Me finishing powder, and this is such a great concealer. It's almost all used up. It looks like this, and where's the front of it? Oh, that's the front. It looks like this. And it's just a really great concealer. I love this concealer so much. It has great coverage, but it's not like a thick coverage. Sometimes if I use like the Tarte Shape Tape, it is just way too thick for my under eyes. And that's kind of what the ColourPop No Filter Concealer is like. It's very thick, but what I like to do with well, anyway, this is a really great concealer if you're looking for a drugstore concealer that's not expensive. This is a really great one to use. The ColourPop No Filter Concealer is on the thicker side. It's very much like the Shape Tape, the Tarte Shape Tape. And I don't like putting this on my under eyes, but what I like to do is I like to dot it right here on my eyes, right here, like right there. And I leave it sitting there for like a few minutes while I'm doing the rest of my makeup. And this kind of like thickens up a little bit more. And then I create like a shadow effect. Like I kind of like spread it out. Kind of like a sunbeam on my upper lids, and it just makes the corner of my eyes look brighter, and it just opens my eyes up a little bit more, and that's what I use this for. This is $8, I think. And this is also really good if you're going to put like shimmers on your lid or a cut crease or something like that. You can use that for your cut crease. I've seen a lot of people use this for their cut crease. I've only used it once for a cut crease, and I've never done a cut crease ever again. Okay, let's go to eyeliners. Okay, so eyeliners. I have been loving the Galactic felt eyeliner. I've really gotten into felt eyeliners this year. I used to always use like the pencil, but I've gotten into felt tip eyeliners this year. I love the Galactic Precise eyeliner marker. It's a felt tip, and it's just a really great eyeliner to get like a thicker line. So it's really, really long, and you can go from small, like very thin to very thick. And I really like this one. I love the Liquid Kohl eyeliner by Seraphine. This is a really great one too. It's another felt tip, but it's just so dark. Like this is one of those eyeliners that is very, very, very pigmented. Like one swipe and done. Love this eyeliner so much. The next one is, we just received this in our Allure, and this is the LA Splash eyeliner, and this creates the thinnest eyeliner line you can ever possibly imagine with a felt tip. I love this so much, especially for right here in the inner corner. Such a great eyeliner. Again, I'll make sure to link all of this in my description box, but this is such a great eyeliner. I think it's Architect LA Splash eyeliner, and so, so good. So let's do eyebrow pencil. The only eyebrow pencil I ever really use is this one. This is by NYX, and this is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and in the color Espresso. And this is such a great pencil. It goes in, you can just do the tiniest little lines, and I do my whole eyebrow with this. Sometimes I'll fill it in with like I'll fill my eyebrow in with a powder, but this is such a great this is such a great eyebrow pencil. I don't use any other pencil. I love this one. Let's do brushes real quick, because I have a lot of them this year that I've been loving. So the first one that I received was from an Ipsy, and this is the SL Miss Glam L36 highlighting brush, and this is such a great highlighting brush. I use this all year until I found another one that I really liked. This one puts your highlighter on so nicely. You can use it to swipe on your highlighter so nicely, and I love this so much. It's also really pretty. I really like that pencil. That I really like that brush. Okay, the next few are Morphe. So first I'll talk about this one. This is the Morphe R14 blush brush. I love this blush brush so very much. This puts on my blush perfectly, right on the apples of your cheek, and you just swirl it around and swipe it up or do whatever you need to do with your blush. But this is such a great brush. Yes, they're dirty because I just used them today because I use these every day. But it's just like the perfect blush brush. I don't know, I can't explain it. It's just such a nice brush, and it's nice and soft. Like sometimes the white bristle brushes from Morphe can be a little bit scratchy, but this isn't scratchy at all. This is such a great blush brush. I love this so much. My favorite. The next brushes are for your eyes. These are detailer brushes. This is the Morphe M431 and the Morphe M578. These are so good for the bottom lash line as well as your inner corner, or if you want to, like, if you're having trouble blending out two eyeshadows and you need to like blend them so they don't look like one straight line, I use these for that. The M431 is this pointed one, and I love this for my inner corner. Such a great brush for your inner corner. And this one is great for smudging out my bottom lash line. I love this one so much for that. And this one is the M578. Such a great brush. The next two brushes are from Morphe again. And the first one is the Morphe M411 brush. And this is such a great brush for like if you want to wing out your eyeshadow and just like very slowly do detail work with this one. I really like it for that. It doesn't necessarily go great in your crease because I kind of feel like you need a bigger brush for your crease, but this is great to do like if you want to wing out your eyeshadow, or I don't know. I just really like this brush a lot for detail work. And the next one is this. This is great for my crease, and this is the Morphe M441 brush, and I use this for all of my crease eyeshadow work and up above my crease. So I like to just blend with this brush. This is a great blending brush, and it's this one. This is a white bristle brush, but this one I haven't had any issue with the bristles being too stiff or scratchy. I really like this brush. Okay, the last three brushes. This is the Luxie 640 Pro Precision Tapered Brush. I love this brush for under my eyes for the banana powder, like I said, or to brush excess powder away, eyeshadow away. I love this brush for that. It just goes perfectly under my eye, and I just feel like it's made for my under eye area. And this is it's just such a great brush. It's very fluffy and pretty, and I just love this brush. I really like Luxie brushes. They're really good. Okay, the next two are from Wet n Wild, and they came in a set, so they don't have a number to them, but this is the highlighter brush that came in. I think this was like the holiday set, and this definitely is one of the best highlighting brushes I have ever found. I use this all the time. I used to use the SL Miss Glam one until I found this one, and I just got this in November, I believe. This is perfect for highlighting. Like, this is the best brush I've ever used for highlighting. I also love the handle. They're just so pretty, but this is so good just to like sweep on the highlighter and blend it out super nicely, and it goes on so nicely and smooth. It is very soft, very nice. And the next one is another one from the same collection. It's Wet n Wild. It does not have a number on it, but this is a great blending brush for your crease. I love this brush so much. I pick it up all the time. As you can tell, there is product on it, but I did just use all of these brushes today. I don't know if I used all of them, but I used most of them. Okay. The next are two mascaras. This mascara is the Eddie Funkhauser mascara that we received in our slut box, and it's a Quattro variable lash mascara. Now, I have not figured out how to use the dial. I don't know if when I use the dial it actually makes a difference. It says that if you use the dial, it can like put on mascara more or less, or I don't know what it's supposed to do. It doesn't do anything for the difference of putting on the mascara. But this mascara has this really cool brush. The bristles are plastic, hard little plastic bristles, and they're kind of like swirled spirally up onto the wand, and it just places the mascara very nicely onto your eyelashes. It doesn't clump on your eyelashes at all, but I like to put this one on first, which this is what it looks like. I like to put this mascara on first. And here's the dials. You're supposed to like turn the dials. I don't know what that's for. And then after I put that mascara on, I like to use the Unlash by Wander Beauty. This is probably my all-time favorite mascara. I can use this by itself and it still makes my eyelashes look really long and beautiful. There isn't any clumping with it. I enjoy this mascara so much. It looks like this, but I like to pair those two together. So I'll put the Funk Master or Funk Hauser, whatever that is, on my eyelashes first. And then I go and I comb through that mascara with this. And I love the brush. I love how the brush is like curved. I just think it's such a great brush. I'm almost out of this mascara and it makes me so sad because this is such a great mascara. Blushes. So the three blushes that I've been using are the Too Faced Love Flush Long Lasting 16-Hour Blush. It's what's on my cheeks today. I have 4 blushes and I have 3 blushes on my cheeks today. I have this one, which I'm almost out of this one. I got this as a sample and I forget what box I got this, but this is just such a pretty blush. It's just perfect for really any skin tone and any makeup look that you do. It's just so pretty and I don't know, I really, really like that blush a lot. It's just so pretty. It really is. And then I have the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Matte Blush in the color Holiday. And this is also a really beautiful blush. It is kind of hard to pick up on your brush sometimes because it is a super shock shadow. So I do like to pick it up on my finger and then kind of like lightly pat it on and then use a brush, but it is right there and it's so pretty. They're both very similar. I do have this on my cheek as well today, on both my cheeks as well today. Love these, and these are so inexpensive, so this is such a great blush to pick up. I also love the Pretty Vulgar blush that we received in our BoxyCharm 1 month. This is in the color Make Them Blush 18. And it's Hush Blush by Pretty Vulgar. Here is the color. This is so beautiful. I love this blush so much. The pan is so big, so you can have this blush forever. And this is just such a pretty, like mauve-y shade. And I use this all the time, and it's right there. I use this all the time. It's just so beautiful. I could wear that every day. And the last but not least is the Makeup Geek blush in XOXO. I don't even remember where I got this blush, but this was one of my first blushes I've ever received in a subscription box, and I love this blush so much. It is very pink, very pretty, very cute. I love it so much. It's just such a good blush. I don't hear very much about Makeup Geek blushes, but this is a great blush. It's right there, and when you're looking for a pink shade and you want to go pink, that's a great one to put on your cheeks. I always pick this one up, and I always have to like decide if I want to use that one or not, or if I should go and try a different one because I only go for the same ones every time. It's a hard decision every time I do my makeup because I love this one so much. Okay, let's go on to bronzers. I have 2 ColourPop bronzers and 1 Tarte. So the Tarte bronzer is the Park Avenue Princess bronzer, and it just looks like this. I forget where I got it, or I forget like if it was in a box or if I bought it by itself, but I did hit pan on it a while ago, and that's why I haven't used the rest of it because it's like not even there anymore. But I used this until I couldn't use it anymore. It is such a nice bronzer. It's very warm toned, so if you're looking for a warm tone bronzer, this is a great bronzer for a warm tone or whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's a warm tone bronzer and I really enjoy it. I actually go for warm toned bronzers a lot. I never go for cool toned things and I don't know why. This is the ColourPop bronzer in the shade Opening Act, and it's a very big pan. You can actually put, it's like, you can take this pan and put it in one of these. It's kind of like a bronzer Z palette by ColourPop. So here is one of these that you can actually put this in. I have not put it in there because I have a pan in there already, but it's a used pan. It's all gone. I don't know why I haven't done it yet. But this is the shade, what did I say? Opening Act. And I love this bronzer so much. I use it all the time. I can go a little overboard with it and it kind of makes me look a little bit orangey, but if you just use it very subtly on your, and you contour with it, this is a great bronzer to contour with. You can do, you know, above on your forehead, you can do on your cheeks. This is a really great bronzer and I really enjoy using it. And like I said, ColourPop is very inexpensive. Okay. Let's do highlighters real quick. So the two highlighters that I absolutely loved this year and that I grabbed for the absolute most are the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighters. I have one in Precious Petals. This was my first one and I fell in love with it. And then I have this one in Blossom Glow. These are so good and they're only $4.99, so I don't know why you wouldn't pick them up if you're looking for like a drugstore highlighter. But these are competing with, you know, high-end highlighters. Like that's how good these are. That's how I feel they are. They don't accentuate any texture on my face. They go on very smooth. They're not very powdery. I really, really enjoy these. So this one is Blossom Glow. It looks like this. And when you open it, it looks like that. And I will swatch it for you. And a little bit goes a long way, so I really did not have to dig my finger into that like that. But there it is. It is so absolutely beautiful. I love that highlighter so much. And then the next one is Precious Petals, and this is a more gold undertone. And I grabbed for this almost every single day. And I never grabbed for a gold highlighter really before until I got Precious Petals. Like, I love this highlight right here. It is so beautiful. It's just so pretty. And then the next four highlighters are in a palette. This is the ColourPop Super Shock highlighter palette and it's called Crush on You. So many of you have been asking me what highlighters I've been using and I keep telling you that I'm using a ColourPop Super Shock shadow palette and this is it. This is what I have on my cheeks today. You can go absolutely nuts with this highlighter palette. You can like make it look like you have full on bling on your cheeks, or you can do it very subtly. And I have trouble doing it subtly. I always go in with a super like harsh hand and I just go ham on it. But today I tried to do it very subtly and it still turned out pretty super shocky, but these are so good. The only problem I have with Super Shock highlighters is that it is very hard to pick up on a brush. So if you're going to get one of these, you have to find a brush that goes with a Super Shock, either Super Shock shadow or Super Shock blush or Super Shock highlighting brush, because using a brush like this, it digs into the product and it makes holes in it. And then it's so hard to pick up the product on these brushes. I don't know why. And I don't know if maybe I'm doing something wrong, but if you can tell, like when I use my brush, it kind of scratches these holes into the highlighters and it just feels like it's grabbing clumps instead of just grabbing a little bit. But I've learned that if I put my finger in like this and then I use it and I pat it on my cheek, it does a lot better. Kind of like what I do with the blush. They all are on my hand. I only went into pan once with them, but they're just all so pretty. And I really, really love this highlighting palette. I think that you can do like, you can go bling or you can go subtle, and I just love it. I have a very hard time going subtle because again, it's a Super Shock shadow and a Super Shock highlight. And I feel like I go in with a really, like a rough hand and I just create problems with my own palette. But I love this palette so much. Okay, so let's go on to, let's do lip products because I think it's lip products and then my eyeshadows, then we're done. Oh, this is, I mean, it's long, but it's not like so long that we can't like handle it. Okay. Oh wait, I do have this, and this is the Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow by Stila. I got this from a giveaway that I won, and I've been using this a lot. I actually used it in one of my recent videos, and a lot of you asked what was on my eyes. This was what was on my center lid. This is in the color Kitten Karma, and oh my gosh, I've never used these before. Here, it's on a doe foot applicator. I've heard so much good things about these glitters, but I've never used them personally myself until I got this one. And look how pretty that is. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, I just love that so, so much. I've been using this a lot since I received it, but I only got a few weeks ago, so I can't say like I'll use it all year because it'll definitely run out. But and I only have this tiny little small one, but these are so pretty, and it kind of makes me want to go get a whole bunch of them. My nails look ridiculous. Good job, Abby. Okay. Let's do lipsticks. So I have 4 ColourPop lipsticks because I'm obsessed with these. I have Angel City, which is this really pretty red. And it looks like this. I think these are $8 as well. I don't remember how much these are. I have, and I use this a lot, I have Come On Sis, which is like a nude. Well, kind of a nude, and that's right there, right here. And I love this one. I put this on if I'm like running out of the house and I don't have makeup on, I'll put that on. I have this one, this is Still Crazy, which I love this shade. I'm gonna keep saying that over and over again. And it's right there, right here. And then I have Liquid Courage, and this is a nice, beautiful brick red. And I think this one's gorgeous. So those are my 3 ColourPop lipsticks that I purchased for myself this year, and I love them so much. I really think that these are probably one of the best lipsticks that I have used. You do have to reapply them, but they're lipstick, so of course you have to reapply them, but they're comfortable and they don't get all over your face, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I just really like these. And these are called I think they're called Luxe, right? ColourPop, I don't know. I think they're like Luxe lipsticks or something. I'm not sure. Okay, another thing is this Amelia Cordone, A Kiss Full of Luxe and Charm. And this is a lip gloss, but she actually sells these in different colors. You can get them in clear, you can get them, they're really good. They're actually like a balm that you can use on your hands, you can use on a cut, you can use on dry fingers, cuticles, you can use them for so many things, but this is my favorite. This is the Madison Queen color, and it's this red, beautiful balm, and I love this so much. I actually use this a lot. I'll just, if I need like just like some, if I need like a little bit of moisture on my lips, I'll just pop that on, and it gives you this beautiful color, and it's not too deep, or you can just put it on very, very lightly, and it's just like a little pop of color on your lips. I love these so much, and it keeps my lips super moisturized. These are so beautifully packaged. I mean, the packaging alone is just gorgeous, and I really enjoy this so much. I also like all the other ones that I have, but that one's my favorite. Okay, so the next one is this Bella Pierre lipstick that I just received in my Lip Monthly. I don't get that anymore, but here is this Bella Pierre lipstick, and let me just tell you, this is probably the most beautiful shade of lipstick I've gotten from Lip Monthly ever. But this month, like, look how beautiful that is. I've been wearing that nonstop. It is so gorgeous. It's in the shade Nude, and it's so comfortable. It kind of feels like a powder on your lips. It's so, so good. The next one is this. This is a BB Beauty by Brianna. This is a lipstick that I got in a Lola Beauty box, and when I first got it and put it on, it was very patchy. It went on patchy, but after I actually put it on my lips and made it work, it was so beautiful, and it is so comfortable. This is absolutely the most comfortable liquid lipstick I've worn throughout 2018. I love this so much that I want to get it in every shade. But she did send me, the owner sent me an email and said that this batch had trouble, she had trouble making, and that they're redoing the lipstick, and that when she gets the lipstick redone and the batch is done, or whatever the formula is that she has to fix, she said she was going to send me a new one. I haven't heard from her since then, but it was so sweet of her to reach out to me after she saw me open it. This is such a pretty color, and even though it's a little bit patchy, you can definitely make it work, but this is so comfortable. Like, you don't even feel like you're wearing a lipstick on your mouth with these. Again, it's Beauty by Brianna, and this is the color Marissa, and I love this so much. Like, this is my all-time favorite liquid lipstick this year. It's just so beautiful, and there it is right there. Isn't that stunning? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I wish I had these in every shade because I can't wear that every day, but if I had like a nude or a pink, it would just be so, it would look really good. And So comfortable. Like these are so comfortable. I've never had a liquid lipstick this comfortable before, ever in my entire life. The next two are these. These are the Lacquer Cloud Lips. I received one in my Lola and one in my Yes So Yes. These are really great lipsticks. They feel like nothing is on your lips at all. This one is pink, and I didn't think I would like it, but I actually really like this color. This is the color Cherub, and here's the packaging right here. Really nice, sleek gold packaging, rose gold, and this is the color. And I really, really like this color a lot. The color is right there. It's this really pretty pink, and I enjoy this color a lot. Ow, that really hurt. I wear this all the time. I enjoy this color so much. And the next one is the color Storm. I'm not sure if we got this in our BoxyCharm or we got this in our Lola. Again, it's the same packaging, but this is like this deep purple, but it's like a plum red, purple, magenta. It's right there, and I love this so much. This is such a pretty color. These are so comfortable. It feels like nothing's on your lip when you wear on your lips when you wear these. I wear these all the time. Okay, the next two things are glosses by ColourPop. This one is Brown Sugar, and the color is Blowsy, and this one is Snow Day. I do have another one that I absolutely love, but I could not find it. I think I put it in my purse, and maybe it's in my car. I cannot find those, but ColourPop lip glosses are so comfortable. They're so great. They sparkle. I love lip glosses. I've been wearing lip glosses all year, and I love these two so much. The colors are right here. This is Blowsy and this is Snow Day. And these just look really great on. They're really, really pretty lip glosses. ColourPop lip glosses are great. The next lip gloss is by Laritzi, and this is Curve. And I forget where I got this. I think I got it in one of my in a subscription box. But this is so, so pretty. I wear this by itself all the time. Like I put this in my purse and I wear it all the time. The next thing is by Revlon, and this is the Revlon Kiss Cushion Lip Tint. These are so good. These are so good. They have like a little pillow right here, and you just twist up the color, and these are so good. They're so comfortable. It's like a little lip gloss, and they just give you this really pretty tint, and it stays on for a long time. Love this. This is one of my, I think this was $9, and I wear this probably the most. I love that. And the next is this Morphe lip gloss, and this is in the color Groupie, and it's what's on my lips today. I'm wearing this with the lip liner. The lip liner, where are you? Right here. This is the lip liner in Petal by Morphe, and it's just a really pretty, it's right there, that shade right there. It's just a real, can you see that? Probably not. It's right there. And this goes really great with I can't think. This goes really great with the gloss I'm wearing today. They actually came in a set. It was these two together with, I think a lipstick. Yeah, I think it was a lip gloss, a lipstick, and a liner. But here is the lip gloss. I love the packaging of the Morphe lip glosses. I think they're so pretty. I love this part right here. I don't know why. I just think it's so cute, but this is a really great lip gloss. This is the first lip gloss I've ever gotten from Morphe, so I really, really like that lip gloss. For lips. Oh my goodness! We're done with the lips. We're done with the lips. We're done with the lips. Now we're going to do my eyeshadow palettes because they're my favorite part about. It's either lipstick or eyeshadow palettes. They're like my favorite. I can never pick which one I like the most, but we're just gonna go through them. I am not doing like my favorite to least favorite. These are all my favorite. So the first one is the L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted palette. This is scented eyeshadow. It smells like a peach. When I got this, I thought it was the prettiest drugstore palette ever. And I have to say, I love this palette. This is a great everyday eye look palette. I think it's $19, maybe $14.99. I don't remember. But I really like this palette. I actually saw Tati review it and she said she didn't like it. But I really, really like it. I actually use this shade and this shade almost every eye look that I do because they're perfect all over shade for when you want to have a base for an eyeshadow look. I love this palette. I think that it performs great. It does have a lot of fallout, but I don't mind fallout if the shadows perform nicely. And I really, really like this palette. Plus it smells amazing. Okay, next one is by Trading Mecca. This is their Malibu palette, and this is one of the palettes that I go into quite often. And when I first got it, I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I do, but I go into this palette a lot. First of all, the packaging is fantastic. It's just like this glittery, really nice packaging. I don't know, I can't see if it's picking up on my camera, but it's just such a pretty packaging. And the colors are it has a mirror right here, and the colors are so pretty. I haven't made a full eye look with the shades of this, but I do go in here and I use a single shadow for like an eye look that I want to create on my face. You know what I'm trying to say? I love this yellow right here. It's a great base shade when you do like a green eye look or a brown eye look. These two shades right here are great. They complement each other wonderfully. And I love this shade for any kind of brown or red eye look that I do. This is just a really, really beautiful, cute eyeshadow palette that I don't think Trading Mecca is spoken about enough. And I wanted to make sure that I put it in there in this video because I really like these shadows a lot. I love these shadows and they blend nicely. They're beautiful. I really, really like them. I love them. Okay, the next one is the Yes Please palette by ColourPop. I use this all the time. I actually bought one previously and I somehow lost it in my house. I have no idea where it went. I grab for this palette almost every day and I have to tell myself to not grab for it because I make the same eye look over and over again. It might not look like I use this palette all the time, but I do because this is a new one and I just got this like a month ago. This is such a great palette for an everyday look or for a night out look or just I want to put makeup on my eye look. And I love these so much. These are so great. This is such a great palette. It performs amazing. I use this shade for a base shade a lot. This is a really great shade for a crease. This is just a good palette. Me and this palette are like best friends. Love this palette so much. Next one is the Desert Vibes palette by IBY. I received this and I think a Yes Oh Yes, and I fell in love with this eyeshadow palette so much that I bought the entire collection, which is only 3, but I did buy all 3 palettes. No, I did buy the other 2 palettes so I could have the full collection because I loved this palette so much. So why wouldn't the other 2 be as good as this one? But I grabbed for this one the most, and that's why I took this one out to show you guys. The other 2 palettes are wonderful. I just don't grab for them very often because they're very pink or red or purple or blue. This one is all of my eyeshadows that I love. First of all, it has a mirror right here, and here are these shades. I can create an eye look with this every day if I wanted to. It has this really pretty blue, which is like a duochrome, kind of has like it has like a green shift to it. This is really pretty. This is a really pretty gold. This is a really color like burnt orange, like just reddish, just amazingness. This is a really good shade. These are really great. This is just a great palette. If you're looking for a palette that's not too expensive, totally grab this one because I love it. The next one is the Juvia's Place Nubian palette, and this is such a great palette. I don't know if you haven't heard of this palette, then I'm sorry, but this is so good. My friend Anne told me about Juvia's Place, and ever since she told me about them, I've been wanting to try their palettes, and I purchased this one, and it was my first one, and I love it so much. Mini in our Allure box, and that one came with 6 shadows. This one comes with 12 shadows, and I love every single one of them. You can create so many eye looks with this. The shadows blend fantastic. The shimmers are beautiful. I love this shimmer right here so much. I just got to show it to you. I'm not going to show you every single shadow because I just will be here forever, but I love that one so much. It is so pretty. It's just so pretty. And then there's this one. I'm going to show you these 2. The light shimmers I'll show you. The other ones I won't because not that they're not good, but these are my favorite ones. They're right there. So here's one and here's the other one. And I just think they're just so pretty. They're so pretty. Okay, so Juvia's Place, the Nubian palette. Amazing, fantastic, freaking amazing. This one is the Pure Soiree Diaries. We got this in our BoxyCharm, and when I first got this, I didn't think I was gonna like it too much. I thought it was pretty, but I didn't think I was gonna like really, really like it. I love this. I use this for like 2 months straight. It has a mirror right here, and it's by Pure, and you can tell I've just used the crap out of it. This one is like almost at these two shadows are almost at pan. This one's almost at pan. I use the crap out of this palette. It's just a really good palette. Probably one of my favorite palettes that I got from BoxyCharm this year. It's so pretty. I really, really like it. And I think we got it in 2018, unless it was at the end of 2017, but I didn't start using it until 2018. This is a really good palette. Love it. Okay, the next one is this Morphe, and this is the 35F palette. I got this, I don't remember, but I did get it, and it has so many shimmers. Like this is a palette of shimmers, except for this line right here, except for the top line right there. But all of these shadows are really good. I find myself taking this palette and going into all of these shades separately. So like I said, if I need a shadow for an eyeshadow look and I can't figure what I want to do, I'll go into this palette, I'll pull out the purple shimmer, or I'll pull out this shimmer, or I'll use this shimmer for inner corner. I just really like this palette. I also like this one for a base shade. It's just a really nice palette, and it's not expensive at all. This is a great palette to have for shimmers because you have so many of them. Okay. Oh, I wanted to mention this because I'm going to forget. This is the best setting spray I've ever used. As you guys know, I don't use setting sprays very often at all, if I use any. I don't like ones that you have to kind of like pump because the mist is really bad, but this is an amazing setting spray. I actually use this every day now to set my makeup, and I never did that before until I got this. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I lost the cap. I don't know where it went. But the mist of this is fan-freaking-tastic. It's so good. And it doesn't make you, when I put this on, first of all, it smells really good too. But if I put this on, I don't feel like it made my face wet. I just feel like it made it kind of damp to set my makeup, and then it looks beautiful. So I love this so much. If you like setting spray, or you need a setting spray, or you're looking for a good one, pick the Morphe one up. Okay, the next one is the Jaclyn Hill palette, and this was such a great palette. When I first got this palette, I used it all the time. I used it every day. I don't pick it up as often as I used to, but this was definitely a favorite of mine in 2018. This is what's on my eyes today. I used this shade I went into the Yes Please palette. I used the lightest shade for my base shade. Then I put this in my crease and on my outer eyelid, and I just buffed it in. And then I went in with this shade, I think this is Dark Magic, and I put that on my outer corner and then into my crease. And then those are the two shades I used, this one, and then I put this one on the inner corner, in the middle, and then I put on one of my other shades to give it a pop of color. But this is a great palette. If you don't have this palette yet, go get it, because this is a great palette for so many eyeshadow looks. Like, I grabbed for this all the time in the beginning of the year. Okay, the next one is the Morphe 39A palette, and this was like $35, and I got it on sale, and I love this palette so much, guys. This is one of my favorite palettes I've ever bought in my entire life. This was like one of the best purchases I've ever made. This is such a great palette for everybody, because there is an eyeshadow for every single person. I love this color so much right here. It's so pretty. I love these shades. Oh my gosh, I can't really tell you how much I love this palette, because I love it so darn much. I love this palette. This is the palette that I grabbed for the absolute most as of recently. This is just such a good palette. The only thing that it's missing for me is an inner corner highlight and a brow bone shade. That's the only thing it's missing, but this is such a great palette. You get so many shades for $35, and they blend beautifully and just so good. Such a good palette. I love this so much. It's a Morphe 39A Dare to Create palette. So good. And the last but not least of my favorite products of 2018 is my Z palette. I bought like a ton of ColourPop single shadows, and then I put in a bunch of other ones that were from other makeup groups or makeup companies, and I created this palette for myself, and I love this palette so much. I use this so much, guys. I use it all the time. This is the Z palette is by Divina Cosmetics. It's a custom pro palette, and my friend Becca sent this to me, and I'm so thankful that she did. These are some of my favorite shades from ColourPop. So many of them are ColourPop. There are some that aren't. This one right here is Makeup Geek, and that's what's on my lid right now. I have, for a shimmer, I have this one and this one on my lid. This one is so pretty. This is a duochrome. Glass Bull is one of my all-time favorite shimmers from ColourPop. It is a duochrome shifty kind of thing, and it is so pretty. See? Oh yeah, so pretty. Yep, pretty, pretty, pretty. It's on my lid right now, as well as the Makeup Geek. Which one are you? Hold on. This one is, oh, it doesn't have a shade on it. It probably wore off because, I don't know. But this one's really pretty too. It's a green with a little bit of a red shift to it. It's right there. I love that one so much. I forget where I got that, but I remember getting it in one of my subscription boxes and being so excited that I got it. ColourPop has amazing eyeshadows, single eyeshadows. And the way that I like to do it with ColourPop is I like to buy the pan. I don't like to buy it in like a, I don't know. If you buy it in a, if you buy the pan, it's $3. If you buy it with like one of these things around it, packaging, whatever it's called, it's $4. So I like to get my pans and create a palette. And I created this, and when I do like my purple eyeshadow looks and you guys ask me what shadows I'm usually using this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. And these shimmers, if I'm doing a green eyeshadow look, I use these three right here with some of the shimmers. If I'm doing just a orangey, I'll take it from here. I have all my gold. I love creating palettes. I think they're so much fun. And when you can buy single shadows to create a palette like this, I think it's just amazing because you actually grab for them more because they're what you wanted and you create your own palette. So anyway, this is my all-time favorite thing that I created this year, and that is my Z palette. And that is it for today, guys. I know that took forever. It's probably the longest video I've ever made. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What was your favorite product that you enjoyed this year? Tell me, make a list in my description, in my comment section so I can go check them out for myself. Let me know what you loved the most this year. I definitely think that you guys were my absolute favorite this year. You guys have given me so much and you don't even know the extent of how much you've given me. I am so appreciative of every single one of you. I am so thankful that I created a channel that has me being able to reach out to so many of you. You guys have made my life so much better. So thank you for being my favorite people in the entire world. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave comments in my comment section letting me know what your favorites were this year. And I hope you guys had a great holiday season. Your new year is gonna be fantastic. I wish you guys all of the best health, happiness, having fun this year. I wish you guys all the best, and I love you guys so, so much. And I will make sure to link everything in my description box below so you can go check everything out for yourself. It'll probably take me about 2 hours to list everything, so I'm definitely gonna try to list everything. If I forget something, I'm sorry. That is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!